Well, here we are. I've got the donor A65 bottom end stripped right down. I've got the crank out. I couldn't get the pistons off to begin with. Well, I might have got one of them off, but not really, because the big end on the drive side had seized and it was at or around near bottom dead centre, so I couldn't get at the circlips or anything, and I couldn't even then. What I often do is remove the pistons, and then I can put the extension bar from the socket set through the small ends and lock the engine to undo things like the engine sprocket alternator nut and timing pinion nut and so on, but I had to devise other means of doing that. But anyway, I've got it all in bits, and the big end on the drive side was seized badly, and in fact so badly, you can see there, I hope that you can see a wear ridge where the shells of the big end have actually been turning inside the eye of the conrod and going round and merrily sort of machining their way, gouging their way into the conrod. So I think I would have scrapped this anyway due to the nature of the seizure. It must have put an immense strain on the conrod. So it's probably a blessing in disguise really that it has damaged it, because otherwise the temptation might have been there to put it back in, although it's probably very wise not to take that risk. The big end shells, actually, although they're ruined, they've got no markings on them to say that they're undersized, so I'm presuming that perhaps this engine hasn't been touched from new. Interestingly enough, the time inside journal on the crank appears to be relatively good, and there's only the tiniest evidence of any wear in a time inside bush. Nothing at all to get alarmed about. So and the big end on the timing side is fine, and still feels nice and firm as far as any rock side to side goes, and sort of spins smoothly and freely with no play. But obviously that one there has had it, so I'm done for the day now. But next up I'll be opening up the sledge trap, see what we got in there, see whether it got blocked or whether we've had the seize up for any other reason. I don't know really. Drive side main bearing seems okay as well, so seems to be just this big end that's been the culprit and seized for whatever reason. But we'll get it all in bits, see what we've got, and then I guess it'll be time to speak to the owner and consider taking this for a trip up to Aeron to see if it needs, well, if it needs, it will need a regrind for definite. Certainly on that one. Sometimes it's possible to just do the one that you want to repair if the other one's good, but I'll discuss all that with him. If both need regrinding, so be it. That'll be fine, they'll both be done. And if there's any sign of any undue wear on this time inside journal and that needs a regrind, well, so be it there as well, and then we'll have to fit an undersized time inside bush. But at least I can access everything now and see what we've got, and hopefully discuss it with the owner and form some sort of plan as to how we go forward with this.